Well, guys, I would consider this pretty damning evidence. Yes, please hold your applause. How's everyone doing today? My name is Leaf. If you guys are new here, welcome. I'm sorry this video is a little bit late to all my returning fans and stuff like that. I really do apologize. I got caught up with something and I wasn't able to record earlier today. But guys, this is amazing. So as you guys have probably seen the stream with our good friends over at Frontier, you guys are absolutely amazing. We saw this lovely little drawing of a lovely little beaver, and they talked a lot about the update today. So of course beaver is more likely confirmed. There's no way that they're going to draw a beaver and then not give us a beaver. So that one's pretty much confirmed at this point. So the North American Animal Pack in 1.7. We gotta ingest this. So obviously MJ has pointed out over here that North American Animal Pack was in the original pictures that they used over here. That was a little slip up on Frontier's fault. Like, listen, everyone makes mistakes at their jobs too. Like, it's no worries, all water under the bridge. Needless to say, I feel like this might be one of the best animal packs yet. Probably because you can't really get any worse in Southeast Asia, but that's neither here nor there. I am really excited to go over all this with you guys. So obviously from last week, they revealed to us the new map generation tool, but they go even harder with that too. So they have a new terrain type option coming to us with even more pre-made maps. So if you guys like the South America map, that is going to have a lot more fun with this too. So of course we also have one that's like Desert Oceania with a flat desert with something like Uluru in the middle. So if you guys don't know what Uluru is for some reason, I'm gonna look that up for you guys. It's Ayers Rock. It's that big beautiful mound of dirt in the middle of the Australian outback. I'm so excited for that. So hopefully we'll be able to see a lot more maps based off of like current, pre-existing places. So I'm thinking North America grasslands, we might see something like the Grand Canyon or something like the desert in there. I feel like that'd be really cool to see. Maybe they might even be able to fiddle around with some like new terrain paints in order to get that. You see, I was really hoping that they would have, at least announced the color palette swap. So you guys know how that is. You hold control while clicking like start new map or resume on a map, and then it allows you to swap out the terrain palette, but not really, of course. It's just ported over from Planet Coaster. So that is something that I wish they might be able to do. But anyways, there are 9 time scenarios and 14 regular scenarios, which means 23 new maps and 30 plus terrain variants. So that is actually really fun. So this is going to be really, really super fun. So we can actually just use the terrain and not all the rest of the goodies from the rest of the career maps. And that just saves like so much effort if you're like trying to use those maps. Say for instance the Japan map, the one that's in the middle of the ocean. You can easily just use that one straight up, and I'm just so excited to see that. Now moving on, we have swimming animals. So of course we have swimming jaguars, Bengal tigers, and Siberian tigers, but not just swimming, we get deep diving. And if you guys have never seen a jaguar deep dive, we're gonna check it out. They are absolutely funny looking creatures, and I'm so excited to see this happen in game. But these guys are perfect. Foxborough is having a lovely little exhibit for them, I must say so myself. So it's very exciting to see all that happen. This is like the Foxborough update, I gotta say. This is so amazing for it. But of course, oh, okay, so to go alongside this, we're implementing some new tweaks to the swimming depth requirement for individual species. This should allow diving turns for deep swimming animals to remain smooth, while also preventing clipping. Minimum depth requirements range from 2 meters to 4 meters. Guys, this is friggin' huge, okay? So a lot of the smaller deep diving animals, be it like the river otter or be it the caiman, they're going to be able to dive in much shallower water. And because they were able to change this, it leads me to believe that we might be able to change that even further. Or at least we might be able to enable it for only 2 meters for all animals if it's a on-off setting. I don't know. It's just very interesting. But of course, we do have these guys. So these are the lovely new, I'm saving this as a picture. These are the new stands for guests. So guests, I assume, will be able to walk up these and sit down for the animal talks. And that just bodes really, really well for sea lion shows, okay? Now, we don't know anything about sea lions, but at this point, I think we can all pretty much guarantee that they're going to be in this pack. I feel like Frontier would be scared shirtless if we don't include it at this point, but I don't know, it's just very interesting. So These guys are going to be able to be used for guests as facilities, so you can find them in those tabs. I don't know, I'm just very excited to get to play with this one. Moving on, we have path barriers on top of the new seating areas to help you control guest flow. We're also adding path barriers. These will render areas of the paths inaccessible to guests and staff alike, allowing you to direct the traffic in your zoo more accurately. So the way that I see this is pretty much going to be kind of like a, how you say, one-way system. So if you guys remember back in Roxborough Zoo when we did the animal farm, we actually have that going on a one-way circuit. And now we're going to officially be able to enable that for the entire zoo. And not even the entire zoo. If you're doing like small sections and you're having like a little bit of a realistic setting and you're like, oh no, COVID only allows you to go like so way, we're going to be able to do that. So that's going to be absolutely amazing to see, especially for our franchise players who like to do like a lot more traffic flow management. Personally, I don't, but you guys, however you get your rocks off, that's totally fine. But you're going to be able to do that, so that's very, very exciting. And of course, scenery placement randomization, ever been placing lots of the same scenery item and had to manually adjust it to keep it looking normal? We're introducing a new randomization placement toggle, which, when turned on, will change the rotation of the item you're using within each placement. So I hope that this actually gets activated for the Z and Y axis as well, because not only is the X axis good, but if it automatically does it for the Z and Y axis, that's going to be absolutely amazing to have for rocks in particular, because oftentimes, I don't know about you guys, but I oftentimes find myself using only the straight up oriented rocks and not really orienting them like upside down or like 45 degrees or stuff like that. So having this feature is going to be absolutely amazing, not only for beginner builders, because of course one of the first things that you learn when you start to build a lot more in depth is to rotate items, but it's going to help out tremendously for expert builders if this is the case. So I'm very excited to see that. Zoopedia changes. We're adding a few quality of life improvements to help your Zoopedia. Animal management now has a new Zoopedia link button connected to all animals. That's going to be really just to be able to like go right into the Zoopedia menu without having to search for it. Animal management and animal market buttons have been added to the Zoopedia, taking you to the filtered animals. That's absolutely amazing to have. Habitat space requirements have now been added to the Zoopedia UI. Now this is also very kind of interesting, because now we're going to be able to filter out the entire Zoopedia based on climate, not really climate, but biome and hopefully continents. Hopefully, I hope that's a thing, but that's going to be really awesome to have. So if you're hoping to only build like a tropical zoo, say you're only trying to include animals from that kind of biome, that's going to be perfect right there to kind of get like your lay of the land on what you're hoping to include. And yeah, this just seems to be such a wonderful, wonderful little update. It's just all packaged so nicely. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm absolutely floored by how well Frontier has been communicating this. I understand that the past few days we haven't really had that much news, but I feel like this is all worth it. And you know what? I feel like we should even take this time to address a few other things as well. We should probably talk about Randy, the guy who will not be named. So obviously Randy has been a community member who is claiming to been leaking several things from Frontier, but unfortunately all those things were kind of proven to be false. So that's the thing. So if you guys have had any hope that anything that Randy might have shared was true, just ignore it, just let it be, let it die. That's going to be it for that. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not going to end this on a low note. I'm so excited about all of this. I'm so excited about our swimming cats. I'm so excited to play around with maps with you guys. I'm going to have like a few episodes just dedicated to that, just like building maps with you guys. But I don't know, it's just so exciting. Animal seating areas, that's going to be absolutely cool as well, especially if they do function as like animal shows. That's going to be really cool. And of course, beavers. Can we talk about the beavers? Can we talk about these funny little rodents? So beaver, let's look up beaver. Look how friggin' cute they are. Can you guys imagine how well Frontier is going to do with these guys? But I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. So, of course, guys, my name is Leaf. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by, especially so late in the day. I know everyone else already has like their videos out, but you know, if you stopped and check on Lolo Leaf, I really do appreciate it. And of course, like the last time with Africa, I will be doing a little bit of a giveaway pretty soon. We're gonna do that a little bit further into the new cycle though, so keep your eyes posted for that. And yeah, definitely subscribe for more if you want some more of my awful content. But no, nonetheless, guys, I love you guys. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye now.